What is up, you guys? Tara here with Power Mom. I hope you had a fantastic day. I want to tell you a story here in a second of why I'm doing this video right now. But it may be a really sensitive topic for some of you. So I want you to just kind of understand where this is coming from and the why behind it. But I want you to think about this for just a moment. If your son or daughter, regardless of age, 4 years old to 30 years old, right? If your son or daughter came to you and they said these things, I really want you to listen to this. I can't do anything right. I'm so fat. Mom, I have no confidence in myself. I am not good enough for anyone. Remember, this is your son or daughter coming and telling you these things, okay? I don't like anything about myself. I feel disgusting. Nobody likes me. I'm never going to get anything right. I keep trying and nothing's changing. Your son or daughter saying this to you, what would be your mom instinct on the immediate? Sweetie, oh my gosh, you're amazing. You are so worth it. You have everything going for you. You can do anything you put your mind to. I support you with anything that it is that I can help you with that you want to do. Fat? Are you kidding me? You are amazing. You look great. Stop telling yourself that. Are those things that would maybe come to your mind? Those things came right to my mind automatically. So my question to you is, why is it okay that on a daily basis we say those things to ourselves and we allow it? Like, we allow us to say those things to our own self. Yet if you heard somebody else saying it, especially someone so precious as your son or daughter, your mind would be blown and you'd be trying to fix it like that. But we allow ourselves to look in the mirror and say, I have no confidence. I'm so gross. I should do this. I could do this. I've tried all this. It doesn't work. I'm just going to give up. Nobody likes me. My relationships are suffering. There's nothing to do about it, right? Like, why do we allow that to happen? And there could be some serious, the reason I prefaced the conversation like this is because there could be some serious underlying mental health concerns or conditions. In most cases, it's where it's low self-esteem. It's lack of confidence. It is having mild anxiety that causes this negative self-talk, and it's all due to habit. Because essentially, what's a habit, right? A habit is something you do over and over again, whether it's good or bad, and most of the time, unfortunately, we associate it with bad. So if we're like bad habit, like let's take an obvious one, which would be smoking. We all know that that's a bad habit. Whether you do it or not is another story, but we know that it's a negative habit. And the more you do it, the more you crave it. The more you crave it, the more you do it. And it kind of that cycle continues, right? We don't ever talk about habits that are good in like a really positive light most of the time. So just brushing your teeth, as an example, is a habit. Like, you do that multiple times a day. You're probably not excited about it. You just do it because it's habitual, and we know that there's benefits to it. Right? We know that you're going to keep your mouth clean and your breath fresh and not get cavities and be all gross in your mouth. So you brush your teeth. You don't actually really think about it, and you don't associate it with habit. Really, other habits can be you just get up and you work out every morning, and that just becomes your habit. There's nothing to it, right? It takes a little bit of effort, but eventually you just start to do that. And unless you sit back and you start literally dissecting and inspecting all of these things of what's the why, which is what we do in Power Mom VIP, it's the number one thing we do, is why are you having negative self-talk? Why is your self-esteem low? Why do you have no confidence? Like, what's the reason? And once we find the reason and kind of the root cause of that, you're able to propel forward with all of the awesome things. And, imagine this life of like, you're walking tall, you're talking confidently, You're surrounded around amazing people. You're able to go on vacations and feel good about yourself with your family. You're able to run at the park with your kids. Like, imagine what that version of yourself looks like. And that's the transformation, right, that we can take you through with Power Mom VIP. This thought to talk about this right now literally just spun from something that happened an hour ago. And I want to give you sort of the reframe and what you can do about some of the things you're saying. And if your kids are saying this. So you guys know Tristan and Tegan, Tristan boy, Tegan girl, Tegan, some developmental delays and some challenges. So they were swimming and I was going to get them out of the pool. Tristan, I grabbed his water gun. Him and I were squirting each other back and forth. It was fun for a little bit. And I was like, I'm going to get Tegan out. And then I was about to say, and then I'm going to come back and play with you. Well, in the meantime, he opened his water gun and dumped it all over my clothes. Needless to say, I wasn't super happy. And I said, like, why'd you do that? Like, what is wrong with you? Probably not the best reaction, right? So he got all upset. So I get Tegan out of the out of the pool, bring her to the bath. Tristan gets out of the pool and he comes upstairs and he says, I'm so sorry, Mom. And I was like, please don't be sorry. Let's make better choices. And he's like, I just don't know how to. All I kept saying up the stairs is, I hate myself. I hate myself. I hate myself. And I was like, whoa, like, number one, we don't say hate in this house. Number two, I want you to try this. And I literally just did this exercise with him. And I said, instead of saying, I blank myself, Tristan, because we don't say the H word, I said, I want you to say, I'll make better choices. And he thought it was weird. And I said, say it 5 times. I'll make better choices. I'll make better choices. Blah, 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 blah. This is the point of the reframing. So whether it sticks with him at 9 years old or not is a whole nother story. But I want you to know, like, you can put this into action for yourself every single day. So, you know, oftentimes moms will come to us like, I have no confidence. Well, no kidding, because you just said you have no confidence, and your brain is going to tell you have no confidence, and then everyone around you is going to think you have no confidence, and guess what? You're going to have no confidence. So instead, you can say, I love myself. I am building up my confidence every day. And just that minor tweak and minor shift, I promise you it works, because there's nothing I talk to you about that I haven't tried or where I haven't been and been able to literally make the transformation from kind of one side of this to, or one side of not this to doing this, right? I'm not good enough. Like, that is quintessential mom stuff. I'm not good enough. I am enough and I am worthy. Simple, right? It's just this minor little tweak. Like, you don't have to go crazy with it. Nothing works for me. Well, guess what? Nothing's going to work for you because you just told your brain that nothing works for you. And this isn't like woo-woo stuff. This is real stuff. Like, if you think about it, your brain is what you're putting into it, right? You don't learn to read unless you learn to read. And then you read and your brain knows how to read. So if you keep telling yourself, nothing works for me, then nothing's going to work for you. But the second you open up to say, I'm working on myself, I'm taking these action steps, or you sit back and say, I need help, right? But you're at least acknowledging, like, I need help. I need something to help me. So anyway, I hope this resonates with you. If you do need help, I want you to reach out to us. We have the Power Mom guilt crushing system that helps you go from feeling crappy to happy, that crushes that guilt that you have, that takes you from being, exhausted to energetic, feeling self-defeat to really feeling self-love and motivated, to feeling no confidence, to being confident and strong in everything you do, and ultimately being able to be that role model for your kids, being a better leader, a better mom, a better lover, a better partner, like all of those things. So if you are at the point where that's what you are wanting to do, Tristan, hang on, bud. Just reach out, please, to us, and we can certainly help you. But I hope this video shed some light on you're hearing your kids say that, and it is completely unacceptable. you're talking to yourself like that, it becomes acceptable. So if there's anything you take out of this, it's not acceptable anymore. And I want you to start to reframe and reshift the tape that's in your head, and start to replay, right? Redo those different things and have that mindset shift. All right, gotta go. Kids are calling. Talk to you guys soon. Bye.